What do you look for in a signature shoe deal? Performance, personality, or plain controversy? Well, Reebok has made their choice loud and clear. And it's Dijonai Carrington. Yep, the same Carrington who's been at the center of a whirlwind of criticism after the now infamous eye poke incident involving WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark. Now, she's the latest athlete to join Reebok's basketball roster, and fans are not holding back. Let's break down exactly how a single endorsement deal turned into a PR inferno. It started during a heated game between the Connecticut Sun and Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's biggest new draw, took a hard shot to the face courtesy of Carrington. The refs didn't call it, but fans sure did. Clark went down. No whistle. Connecticut played on. Replay shows Carrington making clear contact near Clark's eye. But the lay itself wasn't what lit social media on fire. It was what happened after. Carrington later appeared on Angel Reese's podcast and, instead of showing remorse, seemed to mock the incident, complete with eye-poking gestures and sarcastic commentary. That clip went viral, and suddenly Carrington wasn't just a player. She was the villain. This week, Reebok stunned the basketball world by announcing Carrington as their latest athlete. They praised her edge, calling it the essence of the Reebok brand. But in the eyes of many fans, that edge looks a lot like poor sportsmanship and arrogance. The backlash? Immediate, unrelenting, and devastating. Reebok's social media pages have been flooded with angry comments, calls for boycotts, and comparisons to other brand blunders. One tweet that gained massive traction read, "Reebok just signed the player who poked Caitlin Clark in the eye and laughed about it. That's all I need to know. Never buying their stuff again." Another added, "So many talented, respectable players they could have picked. They went with her. Make it make sense." While Reebok hasn't released official numbers yet, early sentiment analysis shows 82% of online reactions were negative. Hashtags like #BoycottReebok are trending in multiple cities, and marketing experts are baffled. This wasn't edgy. It was tone-deaf, especially with the league riding a wave of new fans thanks to Clark. Reebok, once a giant in the basketball space, thanks to legends like Allen Iverson, is trying to claw its way back into relevance. But aligning with controversy over character, that strategy could backfire hard. It's not just Carrington. Reebok also recently signed Angel Reese, another polarizing figure in women's basketball. The two now join forces on the Dallas Wings, quickly dubbed by fans as the villain super team. Some speculate this is all intentional, that Reebok is leaning into the drama, trying to build a rebellious counterculture brand to stand apart from Nike's squeaky clean Caitlin Clark image. Villains generate buzz, heroes sell shoes, and Clark's Nike deal, worth $28 million, with universal praise to match. This isn't Carrington's only controversy. Previously, she accused an Uber driver of attempted kidnapping on social media without evidence. The video, which included jokes about damaging the car, raised serious concerns about judgment and responsibility. Is this the kind of personality Reebok wants tied to its brand? Insiders say not everyone at Reebok was on board with the decision. One executive reportedly voiced concerns internally but was overruled by higher-ups chasing shock value over safe bets. And now, that gamble looks increasingly reckless. If Reebok's strategy was to get people talking, mission accomplished. But positive brand equity is a different beast. For many consumers, values matter. Association matters. And right now, Reebok is tied to the player who went viral for mocking the face of the league. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues to rise, letting her play speak for itself. Mature, focused, no clapbacks, just buckets. That contrast? Blistering. Reebok is learning the hard way that in today's sports world, the spotlight cuts both ways. Every move is amplified, every slip-up replayed endlessly, and every brand association judged in real time. Morgan Stanley is already estimating Reebok's backlash could affect quarterly growth by 2 to 3%. That's millions of dollars, evaporating in real time. So what now? For Carrington, this deal is both a step up and a microscope. Every move from here on out will either help rebuild her image or cement her as the league's most divisive figure. For Reebok, the stakes are just as high. This saga is no longer about just one player or one game. It's about brand identity, fan loyalty, and navigating the fast-moving, high-pressure world of modern sports marketing. One thing's for sure, the era of the casual endorsement is over. Welcome to the new age, where your athletes are your brand, and the public decides your fate.